Everybody out there on Pastor Jerone TV, guess who we have here in front of us? The amazing, the wonderful, the fighter, Wendy Rogers. Hey, listen, I have a question about the audit, and they're saying that the report is going to be ready by sometime next week?
Friday the 24th of September. It's an open hearing, and the public is allowed to go to the gallery, which will fill up, of course, quickly, because the other rooms in the building are under reconstruction.
Okay. So, what do you think the audit's going to do? I mean, is it going to...
We're going to show the truth.
Okay.
I don't have the details. We've been very tight and very secure with this. But we will have the truth. And if there has been any criminal wrongdoing, rest assured, President Fan will refer that to Attorney General Brnovich.
All right, I love that. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
See, now we're talking.
That's right. Because the flashlight of Arizona truth is going to come out, and that's why all these cockroaches are running for the facts right now.
That's right. They are scared. They are very afraid.
Yes, and that's why you see all these distractions, all these news items that are there to take your eye off the ball. You need to keep your eye on the ball. Get on all these alternative conservative platforms like Gateway Pundit, like this platform, and continue to talk about it and keep it at the forefront, because election integrity is predominant.
Okay.
Elections have consequences.
Yes, they do.
Stolen elections have worse consequences.
Come on, right. So, right now you guys are looking at the report. It's in your hands right now.
Not in my hands in particular, but in the inner circle's hands, yes. Okay,
and you guys are checking it for corrections?
Yes.
Mistakes. You're always talking about on your Twitter account, you always say decert.
Absolutely. Decertify means there's not necessarily a 100% smoking gun accurate alternative answer. What it means is we don't have confidence anymore in the accuracy of what we turned in January. And so with all these anomalies so far, it's like death by 1,000 cuts. You have complacency, you have ineptitude, you have sloppiness, you have the canvas over here from a week and a half ago that shows all these ghost voters and people who did vote but didn't get tallied for their votes. And then the audit will show all of the other kinds of anomalies. So you have really two parts, two components, like sort of like the Gospels of the Bible. Each one comes from a different perspective, but they tell the final same story.
Yes.
And that's what you're going to see finally revealed next Friday. And it's not to say that there could be follow-on reports, because we don't have everything that we are entitled to from the subpoenas from the Maricopa supervisors, don't you know? We got the envelopes, but we haven't gotten the routers.
That is crazy. So the court told us that we have to turn over our communication.
Oh, I know. That's horrible.
And we did that, right?
Well, they're saying to Doug Logan, the CEO of Cyber Ninjas, that he has to cough up everything. And even though he's a civilian contractor. So
he hasn't done it yet?
I don't know what he's done. I mean, I was with him last night at our audit reunion.
Okay.
And my gosh, what a hero that guy is. He has 11 children. Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's amazing. He had COVID. The guys and gals working with him in his company, some had COVID. He is a champion. His wife said, "Don't come home to Florida, dear, until you finish the job."
I love her. Yes. I love her. She's helping us out. Is Attorney Bron, that's what I call him. I call him Bron. Attorney Mark Brnovich. Is he going to do what's right?
We hope so. I think he will.
Okay.
He is a legal intellect. He's a hard-working guy, and I have every confidence that he will do what's right.
You've been a former Air Force?
Retired Air Force pilot.
Okay. Wow. Look at you. That's amazing.
Well, I flew C-141s.
Amazing.
Back in the day, women weren't allowed to fly combat. So there were two choices essentially for women pilots. I went through pilot training here in Arizona.
Okay.
And I flew the C-141, which was the predecessor to the C-17 that you saw evacuating everyone from Afghanistan.
You flew that big thing?
Yeah, I flew a 4-engine.
I heard you say the word, don't you know. Is that Canadian?
I spent a few years in Michigan.
Okay, that's what it is. What happened in Afghanistan? What happened? Can we impeach President Biden? Is this an impeachable thing?
I think so. I think General Milley should be court-martialed, especially for talking to the president
Absolutely.
of China.
Absolutely.
I've already called for his court-martial. I spent a lot of time with General Flynn a week and a half ago in Georgia when I went around with Vernon Jones, and he said that those 4-star generals who he served with should have thrown their stars on the table and walked away in protest for how botched and horrible that operation was. We have left good people behind. We had a plan in place. President Trump had a plan in place. And that was cast out. And I can't get over everything that's happened, not only to the Afghanis and to the Americans who are still left behind, but to those who have lost blood and treasure over the last 20 years, the families of those who've lost so much. It's heart-wrenching. But we have ourselves to band together as military people to come alongside one another and support each other. And that's what I'm here to do as a retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel, is to be there for my fellow servicemen and women.
Well, thank you, Wendy Rogers. We're so blessed to have you here as our representative. You're a fighter. You're a fighter of truth. And we just love it.
Well,
we appreciate it.
thank you. Do go to wendyrogers.org to sign the petition to decertify. This is a national symbolic petition. wendyrogers.org. Maybe you can put that at the bottom. Wendy, W-E-N-D-Y, Rogers, R-O-G-E-R-S.org. wendyrogers.org.
That's right.
Go there, sign the petition to decertify, and be heard. We want 1 million signatures before the audit report comes out a week from Friday, and we're over 900,000 signatures.
Amazing. Now, I give me a little credit because I have pushed that on my channel.
God bless you.
I have pushed that on my channel. Also, your Twitter is always lit. You're always hitting us with some good stuff. I love that. I
can't sleep unless I put something on that says good night to so-and-so, but not so-and-so.
Right. So follow her also on Twitter, and then go to wendyrogers.com. .org.
Yeah, wendyrogers.org.
There we go. And then light it up. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless America.